Okay, hey there fellow Dream Eaters, this is Yume Nabi here, and today we're playing another episode of Tailor Tales, and we're doing Cain's route. Again, I think the last time we left off of the chapter, we were at the club with Cain, you know, trying to show off for his alumni, his ex-high school classmates, and then later on, you know, we did a slow dance, we were dancing, and then, you know, I think, you know, me and Cain, we come to an understanding where, you know, Cain can respect us now, and maybe she can do the same thing, because, you know, this girl's kind of tripping all the time. But yeah, so that's basically, I think that's what happened in that route. So we're gonna play like let's see, 14, 21, 28, 48, 12, like we're gonna play 4 episodes, and then later on that's how we're gonna end the stream every single time. So I'm just gonna divide up the chapters because that's the only way I can like do this game. And yeah, let me just test if the music isn't too loud for the stream and you guys can actually hear me. And yeah, and you're gonna see like I'm being played a bunch of new games because I kind of been holding back playing some games because I was waiting for my new model to come in. I didn't want to do it with this model because, like, to be honest, I was like feeling like I wasn't feeling like this was like, you know, my true self. I do love this model, but I just didn't feel like it was me. Like I don't know if that makes sense. So I was like, I want to do it with a model that's like represents me a little bit more and I feel comfortable doing. So like I don't feel like I'm discouraging myself too much that I can't do it. I don't know if that makes sense. I love me some chocolate bunny. Oh yeah, we were wearing this outfit. I thought we got a lot of money from last episode. Let's see how see. Okay, we got this. Man, I don't like that lipstick on her. It looks gross. It looks ugly. Hey, this looks good. Oh yeah, King had his hair slicked black. You know, our little strawberry. Oh, who's looking at us? All right. Okay, and then characters. Cain. Let's see. Nice. Okay. Okay, we'll stop at episodes. Okay, we'll stop on 4. Okay, yep, we're just gonna do up until like 16, and then later on we can't wait. All right, I should have took off that dress. Too late. Oh my god, oh yeah, this is what happened last episode. Oh shoot. Oh man, what's up with her eyes? Is that her makeup? That looks so gross. She looks like she's bleeding out of her eyes. Why does her hands have blood? Oh Jesus, I'm shocked. Chelsea stands there with blood in her hands. It's streaming down between her legs as well. The smell is suddenly overwhelming. Is she having her period? Because this is misleading. Oh my god. What in the world happened to you? I asked, starting to panic at the sight of her. Jesus, what happened? Just don't tell him, she says in a shaky voice. Tell him what? We need to call an ambulance. Wait, was she pregnant and then she lost a baby? Is that why she said don't tell him? I take my cell phone out of my purse. But suddenly Chelsea reaches out of my hand to stop me. Her bloody fingers wrapped around my arm. Oh, girl. But suddenly Chelsea reaches out of my hands to stop me. Her bloody fingers wrapped around my... I already said that. No, please. Then everyone would know. She sounded generally frightening. Frightened. God. No ambulance. You're bleeding. Where is it coming from? Where are you hurt? Please. Chelsea released my arms and stepped away from me. Her arms are shivering violently. What's wrong with her? I don't know. I just got these horrible cramps, and Chelsea squeezed her eyes closed and doubled over in pain, dropping towards the floor. What's wrong? I quickly catch her and support her body. So is she having a miscarriage or is she just having a period? Like, okay, you definitely need to go to the hospital. I'm getting you out of here. Even though Chelsea barely has any strength left to stay on her feet, she still uses all of her willpower to force herself to talk. No, I don't want anyone to see me like this, please. Tears start streaming down her face. As Chelsea lifelessly hangs onto my arm, her legs and hands covered in blood, I can only suspect she's delirious. Girl, like, your reputation isn't important than your health, okay? You are obviously hurt. You need to go to the hospital. Chelsea shakes her head. No one can see me. No one can see me. She repeats indefinitely. Ooh. Even though her request is stupid and we should be calling an ambulance straight away, I take in a deep breath and nod at her. She doesn't want anyone to see her like this. Alright, fine. I can respect that. Okay, will you go to the hospital if I can smuggle you out without anyone seeing you, I offer? Okay, that sounds good. Chelsy used all of her energy to nod at me. Okay. We came to a consensus. Alright, I'll get you out. Ooh, I forgot I had my phone like this. I left Chelsy hang on to me as I reached for my cell phone a second time. No, don't, she says weakly when she sees me dialing a number. Don't worry, it's not an ambulance. The phone rang a few times before the cab driver picks up. I gave the driver the instructions to pick us up ASAP. Get over here. We got some issues. After that, I dialed another number. Cain picks up after a few rings. Yume, are you stuck in the bathroom or something? If only he knew what's happening. Listen to me carefully. Something came up. What's wrong? I can barely hear you. I need to get out of the bathroom without anyone seeing me. Do you think you can cause a distraction around you so that all eyes are on you? The hell are you talking about? I'm coming in. Don't go. He's coming in. See, that's a babe right there. You know, he thinks you're in trouble, and then he's just gonna come in the bathroom with you. That's it. No, just please. I need you to make sure no one's looking at the bathroom. I don't understand. Just cause a distraction. It's important. Someone's hurt. I'll meet up with you outside, alright? Wait, did you say someone's hurt? I'll tell you later. For now, please get people away from the bathroom. Ugh, fine. Cain, you're the one. Cain hangs up my phone. I stare at the black screen mindlessly. What am I getting myself into? It's crazy because we were about to fight this girl and now we're helping her. It's crazy. Now, in my mind, I don't want to fight you anymore. I just want to deal with this situation. And then after this situation's over, then I'll think about fighting you. If the opportunity presents. If you start acting up. Chelsy really doesn't look good. Great. Still shaking on her bloody legs. Let's wash your hands at least. We'll be out of here soon. Is she on the ground? Like, why is she like that? Ugh, I can't stand that makeup. That ladybug eyeshadow. Whatever that is. I managed to turn Chelsy around and guide her to the sink. Weakly, she rinsed the blood from her hands. Thank you. Well, no. Take off the makeup too. I hate it. Suddenly, I hear a commotion from outside, with people hollering and cheering. Oh, Cain's done something. I don't know what Cain's done, but let's go. Come on, Chelsy, let's move. I swing her arm around my neck and drag her out of the bathroom. Looking around to see if the coast is clear, I noticed everyone move away from the bathroom and are looking at something on the dance floor. What is Cain doing? The crowd is cheering and yelling, some laughing over here and there. Oh god. All I can think about is, good luck, Cain. Oh god. I'm sorry, Cain. I drag Chelsy towards the exit as discreetly as possible since everyone's eyes are on the dance floor and no one spots us. We waited outside on the curb. The taxi can't come here soon enough. Cain isn't here yet either. Chelsy is barely hanging on, only half conscious by now. I'm scared she's going to pass out, or that something worse will happen. A long silent minutes pass. My anxiety grows growing worse. Ugh. Then I hear a flurry of footsteps behind me. I see Cain running my way. Yume! He calls out. Ah! He jogs up to us, then studies Chelsy, who is draped onto my side. What's going on? He asks. I don't know. I found her like this. She's bleeding. Cain finally noticed the blood and he jerks away in shock. Holy I'm not saying that. I called a taxi. Call a damn ambulance, you mean? I tried, but she doesn't want to. No ambulance, Chelsy whispered. She doesn't want to, I say. The fuck is wrong with you? You need to visit the hospital. Cain berates her. Cain, shut up. Chelsy is hurt. She doesn't need you yelling at her right now. I mean, Cain's right. But Cain's right, so I'm not gonna tell him to shut up, so I'm just gonna say it in the kind way. Chelsy's hurt, and she doesn't need you yelling at her right now. Cain shuts his mouth, unable to argue with my logic. Fine, he grumbles. For a brief moment, no one speaks. The music in the club continues playing, people inside unaware of our situation. I'm not getting Thomas for you, Cain speaks up. What do you mean? Well, you wanted a distraction, so I created one. I ran my hand through my hair, frazzled at what's happening. My brain is being overloaded with information. I don't have the energy to think about what Cain might have done in the club when I got a half-dead Chelsy on my arm. Thankfully, the taxi finally pulls up to the curb. I don't think she's dead. There's something wrong with her. Come on, let's get you to the hospital. Cain can't help me. Will you? Oh my god. What is going on with my words? Cain goes to the other side, and with his help, we lift Chelsea up and get her inside the taxi. Okay. We're finally at the ER. Chelsea is perched on top of the bed. Perched. Being examined by a doctor. Can you tell me where it hurts? He asks Chelsea. Chelsea points at her stomach. Alright, lie down please. Oh, she had a miscarriage. Or a period. Something between those two. Cain and I keep quiet as the doctor examines her. When the doctor asks Chelsea to lift up her dress, I grab Cain's arm. Time to give her some privacy. Cain nods and we both step away from the bed and out of the room. We sit down in one of the benches in silence. This is not how I expected my evening with Cain to end, in a hospital, with the girl that bullies him in the room behind me. Yeah, it's a crazy turn of events. What's more surprising is that I actually helped her out, even though we don't exactly have the best track record with each other. It's funny how your enemy becomes your friend. It's just funny how the universe works like that. What do you think is wrong with her? Asked Cain for a while. I'm not sure. I think maybe it has something to do with her period. Do girls really bleed that much? Cain acts astonished. I mean, some girls. I mean, not me. I mean, some girls, I guess. Sometimes, but I don't think it's supposed to be like that. I don't think so either, but you would be surprised by some girls. I mean, I don't know. I can't relate to that situation because everyone's different, so. Holy hell, that's just freaky. Cain shivers at the thought. He's cursed so much. She kept telling me not to tell Thomas, though I wonder what that was all about. I feel like it's a miscarriage, you know? I look up at the fluorescent light and take in a deep breath. This has been rather hectic, bringing Chelsea here and now waiting for her. I feel like I need a distraction so I can calm my nerves. Cain? Cain turns towards me. What did you do in the club, I mean? He suddenly looks scared. Oh, tell me. Sheepishly, he rubbed the back of his neck. He mutters something under his breath, and I am unable to hear it. What? Say that again? I lean in closer. Nothing. Just dump a drink on some dick. That's a... Wait, what? The crowd was way bigger than just randomly spilling a drink on some guy, though. You dumped it on Thomas, didn't you? You know, revenge. You know, good on you, I guess. I feel a little lighter. I gave Cain a little tap on his shoulder with my hand, grinning at him. You know, you go, Cain. You have that. No way. I don't believe you, I say in jest. I did. Not one, but two, he says eagerly. Oh, he's proud of that now. How did you even get out alive? I'm really good at running away, he boasts. I chuckle at him. That's nothing to brag about, silly. Oh, and the way he's laughing. We share a laugh together. Did you guys hear that laugh? I don't know if you guys heard it because I was talking, but, you know, he had that good chuckle. We share a laugh together, easing the tension in the air. You're full of surprises today, Cain. Why is that? It's because I tossed a drink over that asshole. No. Yeah, reply honestly. I didn't think you had it in you. Cain simply huffed at me, pretending to act cool all of a sudden. He remains quiet as I do. We stare at the doctor passing by us, back and forth, still anxiously waiting for any news about Chelsea. A deep sigh alerts me from my thoughts. Didn't think I had the guts to do it either, Cain admits solemnly. Dreamt of it, sure. Fantasized about even worse things I could do at them. His eyes flicker back to mine. But actually do it? Nah. What changed? I slide my hair behind my neck, looking over at Cain. I don't know, he grumbled. Maybe... 'cause you asked it? Me? I'm surprised he attributed his newfound courage to me. I didn't do anything. I love it. I love being a what do you call it? A role model. Yeah, you. Cain then rolls his eyes at me. I didn't specifically tell you to dump drinks on anyone, though. Doesn't matter. Cain shoots me a cocky grin. I like that. I like that confidence. You got that, Cain. You got that. Let's go. He lowered his eyes to gaze at the hands resting on his lap. He takes a small breath. It feels nice to have someone depend on you, he says softly. His quiet admission that he likes it when I ask him for help has me feeling a little bashful. But seriously though, give me a heads up next time. I had no idea what was going on. For all I know, someone got murdered and I was helping you cover it up. Oh. Oh, you're right or die. I love that. Even without knowing the situation, you still did it. I don't think Chelsea killed anyone. That's her own blood. So you seriously think I could murder someone? Yeah. So you seriously think I could murder someone? I gape at him. Hell if I know. You got steroid strain, chasing people, tackling them. You're not normal. Offended, I turn my head away from him. That doesn't mean I go around killing people. Jeez. You do have a habit of sticking your nose into places where it doesn't belong. That is true. I mean, look where we are. We're at a hospital, for crying out loud. Ouch. The truth hurts. Yeah, well, if I didn't, Chelsea would still be alone in the bathroom. And for all that matter, I wouldn't be here in the first place. You wouldn't have a date for the reunion. I huff at him. So, you should be grateful I'm a nosy person. Suddenly, Cain shifts his weight and his shoulder bump into mine. His red hair tickles my cheeks. Oh? Thanks, he mumbled. When are we gonna, like, you know, be BF and GF? That's gonna be a long chapter away. My insides feel like syrup all of a sudden. For coming to my... Ugh. My breath gets stuck in my throat. My fear and anxiety about our current situation is replaced by another nervous feeling. A more lighthearted warmth covered my body. I clear my throat. No problem. The door suddenly opens up and a doctor walks out. Both Cain and I jump up from our seats. How's Chelsea? I immediately ask. Please. Give it to us, Doc. How bad it is. She's stable. Luckily, everything passed without many complications. She's still shaken and a little lethargic from a blood loss, the doctor explains. She will need a ride home, the doctor continues. Dang, taxis are expensive. She better give me that money when this is over. What happened, though, I ask. The doctor takes in a deep breath. Your friend had a miscarriage. I knew it! I mean, oh. Okay. Man, that's really bad. It's pretty common for pregnancies to end up in miscarriage in the first 3 months. Most women don't even notice they were pregnant in the first place. Cain and I give each other a worried look. Chelsea was pregnant? Ooh, and I was thinking about fighting her. Oh, I feel bad now. But like I said, everything seemed to pass without any complication. So there's nothing we can treat her for. She just needs a rest. I like how this doctor just told us her whole medical business. Like, for all we know, we could like be like, you know, her bullies or something, or the people who caused it. But he just told her, you know, she got a miscarriage just like that in front of the waiting room. Okay. The doctor smiles at us and maybe have a friend near her for support in this difficult time. I remain quiet. I know I'm not Chelsea's friend, and neither is Cain, yet here we are. She can take her time getting ready to leave. If you have any further questions, you can call for any of the nurses around here. See, I kind of figure she had a miscarriage since she didn't want Thomas to know that she needed to go to the hospital, so. The doctors bid his goodbye and walk away. Cain arched both his eyebrows at me as soon as we're alone. What do we even do here? He asks worried. We don't even know where Chelsea lives, so I guess the decent thing to do is check up on her and take her home. Man, my character is just taking in strays. She was helping Cain when he was drunk, and now we're taking care of Chelsea. It's crazy how she just in everybody's business now. Cain and I enter the room again. Chelsea is sitting upright on her bed, her legs dangling above the floor. Her hands are lying in her lap with her eyes fixated. I'm paranoid again. Okay. When she noticed us entering the room, she looks up in shock. I know I don't like her, and she's been nothing but rude to me and Cain both, but seeing her all broken like this, I push her difference aside. How are you? I finally ask, breaking the silence between all of us. Like hell, she says with a snuffle. Chelsea wipes away some of her eyeliner and runs down her face. She then puts on a tough act. The both of you better not blab your mouth to anyone about this, she warns us. Dang. You threatening us? After all what happened? Oh, you owe me taxi money. Cain glares at her, like I even want to get involved in this mess. You and Thomas can do whatever you want. Chelsea flinches when she hears the name Thomas and suddenly grows quiet. Yeah, don't act tough when, you know, we're trying to help you. Like, come on now. Don't tell him, okay? She asks in a worried tone. Did he know that you were pregnant, I mean? Chelsea shakes her head. If he knew, Chelsea stops, her voice getting caught in her throat. He what? I pressed on. Would he tell her to get an abortion or something? Nothing, she says, wiping a tear away from her eyes. It's nothing. I'm beginning to believe there's a whole lot of something going on, alright, but Chelsea simply doesn't want to say it. It's not like we are best friends that share secrets or anything, so I can understand her apprehension. I mean, it's none of our business, so... Just promise me you won't tell anyone about this, she asks in a quiet voice. Cain crosses his arm over his chest, then turns around. Whatever, he mummers. Chelsy looks up at me with those panda-like eyes. I can't say no to her. I won't tell anyone, I assure her. So let's call a truce for now and take you home. A ringtone suddenly goes off in the room. It's coming from Chelsy's purse. Slowly, she fishes out her phone and checks the screen to see who's calling. Even I can tell from here that it says Thomas on the caller ID. Chelsy stiffens up, her face peeling in an eerie white. The ringtone continues to play as Chelsy stares at her phone with dead eyes. However, it's Cain that swiftly pressed the red button on her phone, rejecting Thomas' call. What are you doing? She gasped at him. What are you thinking of doing? Duh. Cain replies in a matter-of-fact tone. Frantically, Chelsy starts tapping on her screen. I can't hang up on him. He'll... Does he hit you, Chelsy? He'll what? I asked once more. Like, is he abusive? Chelsy lowers her arms and slips her phone back into her purse, seemingly defeated. Never mind. What's done is done. Clearly, there's something Chelsy doesn't want to talk about. Oh, Thomas is abusive. There's something going on. Like, what is this? Come on, let's get you home, I offer. Chelsy finally slips off the bed and fixes her hair. It's strange to see her fixing her appearance when her makeup is smeared and her dress is bloody. But I guess she just needs to try and feel a little normal right now. We all leave the hospital together. Okay. Once Chelsy has been dropped off at home, we take the taxi back to my house. Cain's clothes are still here, so we tagged along as well. His clothes are hazardly thrown across my crafting table. I sit down in my chair, kicking off my high heels with a deep sigh. This is not how I plan our evening to end. The mood feels heavy. You think Chelsy was hiding something? I asked Cain. The way she was acting, you mean? Yeah, it was suspicious. It was, but it's none of our business, to be honest. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't Thomas who got her pregnant, he says flippantly. I want to berate Cain for saying something crude. You know, that could be it. That could be it. You know, Cain's onto something. There's something going on. I want to berate Cain for saying something so crude, but I can't say that. It doesn't make a little bit of sense. Not wanting to let Thomas know about the miscarriage, she may have been seeing another man behind his back. Something's going on. On the other hand, we don't know the whole story. It's not like those two have any sort of morals, you know, he scoffs. That's rich coming from a thief, I pointed out. And that is funny. That's different, he says with a pout. Anyways, I'm going to change. Can you know, Cain wags his finger into a circle, indicate he wishes for me to turn around. You know, that is true. He just saw us naked today. You know, it's only fair, you know? Yeah. You saw me naked today. It's only fair I get to see you too, I say with a grin, trying to lighten the heavy mood. Oh, man. Okay, she's wild today. Cain does not look amused, simply putting on a hand on his hip and staring at me with half-open eyes. Chill, I'm okay. I'm turning around. What? I can't make a joke? I huff and turn around in my chair, facing the computer. Behind me, I can hear Cain stripping down. You can keep the clothes, by the way, I say out loud. Why? Can't you sell them? I can't help but chuckle at the prospect of selling men's clothes in Mira Luna. I mostly sell women's clothes. Besides, those are custom tailored for you. Keep them. Speaking of gift, I touch the earrings that I'm wearing, the one Cain gives me. Do you want the earrings back? Oh my god, I forgot he used to dress like this. I forgot this is his usually assemblée. He looks good. Cain is suddenly all dressed in his regular clothes and standing next to me. No, his eyes stare intensely. They're gifts. Suddenly I'm staring a little bashful with him so close, staring down at me. I look down at my desk. Okay, thanks. You made them, right? They're really cute. Not knowing how to handle compliments, Cain simply turns around and leans against the edge of the desk. I can see the bracelet he wears on his wrist. They're also handmade. Ah, our little trinket. They look nice on you, he mumbles in a quiet voice. Immediately, my heart leaps into my throat, and I feel like I'm choking on air. The butterfly feeling. A compliment from Cain? I stare up at him, noticing Cain is looking away from me. Dress, he says quietly. Huh? The dress, too, he huffs embarrassed. Looks nice on you. He's trying so hard. The little strawberry look. A burning prickle of fire spreads across my face. I am instantly aflame with red complexion. I look away to hide my blush. That was a sneak attack. I didn't expect Cain to say something like that. My heart is actually racing. It doesn't help that I'm constantly instantly reminded of where Cain's eyes went when we were dancing together, making me turn even redder. Oh god, this blush won't stop. Grandma told me that you should always compliment your date. I know you're not a real date or anything, but sorry for not saying anything sooner, he grumbles. Aww. A+ grandma for teaching him manners. I fan my face, trying my best to avoid looking at Cain, willing my blush to go away. Thanks, I say with a glup. Glup? Cain seems oblivious to my predicament, staring out in front of him. A silence stretched between us as I managed to get a better control over my own face, the blush fading away. Cain brings a hand up his face, then pushes it through his hair, taking a deep breath. This is not what I had in mind when I went to the reunion today. I don't think anyone could have foreseen what transpired today. What were you expecting instead? I asked him. I don't know. I wanted to know that Cain struggles to find the right words. I spin my chair so I face him directly, looking up at his figure. I hold my tongue this time. I wanted to prove them wrong, he finally says. His cyan eyes flicker to mine. There is loneliness in them that he's always desperate to hide. He then tears his eyes away, looking straight ahead. His eyebrows are lower as he tenses up just the slightest bit. That's what they said about me isn't true. Place your hand on his. You shouldn't let others tell you how to do. You know, I'm gonna place your hand on top of his. Quietly, I reach over and cover his hand with mine. Cain immediately flinches and looks down at me. I give him a comforting smile in return. Aww! I love his strawberry face. Shyly, he averts his gaze once more, preferring to look down at the floor instead, but I can feel his hand inch closer to mine, our skin touching even more. My heart suddenly aches for him. Cain looks up at the ceiling, letting out a self-decrypting huff. Well, it doesn't matter. In the end, they got their own problems, their own set of issues. It's not like they even think about me at all. So what the hell am I trying so hard for? Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't try so hard for people that don't even like you, I point out. Pay more attention to the people that do like you. Wink, wink. Cain removes his hand from mine, and he pushes himself away from the desk, towards the middle of the room. Well, that's the issue, isn't it? He says sarcastically. He flicks his head back, shooting me a painful and forlorn look. It's not like there's anyone that likes me in the first place. He forced a smile. I even had to beg you to come with me to show everyone how not pathetic I am. No, you're not pathetic. In that moment, I have a sense of clarity. After tonight, I'm sure of it now. I enjoy being with Cain. There's more to him than meets the eye. In fact, I want to get to know him better. I actually want to spend time with him. Yes, I nod my head at him. You did have to force me to come with you. Cain stuffed his hand in his pocket. A case in point. And you are a pain in the butt to be around sometimes, I admit. You'd even steal jewelry. Where are you going with this? Cain grits his teeth at me. Thank you for the great assessment. Why don't you kick me while I'm down some more? He bites sarcastically. I stick up my nose at him. And you have a very foul mouth. Sometimes you swear like a sailor. He does. What's your... Oh my god. What's your effing point? He growls at me. But you can also be surprisingly soft and gentle at times. Today you even show up some courage. Cain's eyes widen and he immediately doesn't know what to do with himself. What's more, he's unable to handle compliments. Insults, that's something that rolls off his back. But when someone says generally nice things to him, he has no idea how to act. It's rather adorable, the way he's just still so naive. So, don't be a grump and say there's no one out there that likes you. Because I do. I think you're interesting, and this is starting to feel like a confession. And I like for us to be friends. I finished quickly. Oh, she said friends so fast. I could feel my cheeks getting warmer. That sounded too much like a romantic confession, which is stupid. I'm just saying I'd like to be friends with Cain. And Cain isn't answering. So this kind of turns awkward really fast. I shift to my seat. Come on, at least say something. Don't leave me hanging, I mutter. Stupid, he muttered. Who goes around asking people to be friends? Only stupid people do. Oh, so embarrassed. I love this moment so much. Cain's face is a deep shade of red. Oh no, I can't handle it. It's contagious. Oh man. Oh, where? Oh shoot. We're all blushing. I had to find that for a moment. I had to find that toggle. Oh my god. If it's so stupid, then why are you blushing, huh? I point out, ignoring the fact that I'm turning red as well. Cain points as an accused finger at me. That's... You are too! Oh, the music changed. I don't know how... Look, I turn my head away from him, knowing I'm totally and completely blushing right now. It's Cain's fault, though. Dumbass, why are you the one getting embarrassed? You're the one who said it, Cain grumbles. And I meant it, I reply quietly. Ugh, stop that! What? Stop what? I'm not doing anything, I argue. I'm leaving, he exclaims loudly. Wait, are you our friend? Cain grabs his clothes and makes a beeline for the door. Before I can say anything else, he flees from my workroom. I slump back into my seat, sighing deeply. My god, I can't read. After a while, the color of my cheeks finally turned back to a normal shade. I don't know what had just happened, but that was definitely too much for one night. Going to the reunion with Cain, dancing with him, finding out he's a little pervert, sticking up for me when someone else commented on my looks, seeing I look nice in my dress. I dropped my head against my desk. If it weren't for Chelsea, how would this night have ended? I sit there pondering my own thoughts for a while when I got jolted by my own phone going off. I got a text message. When I checked it, I got a text from Cain. Ooh, the seeing his name on my phone makes me feel giddy, yet nervous at the same time. What does he want to tell me? Stupid. Oh no. I groan loudly, getting my hopes up for no reason. I turn on my computer to check my email and stuff before heading to bed. Surprisingly, even though I was expecting some hate mail from that troll, my inbox is relatively empty. No sign of trolls. Huh? I guess today the troll took a break. Imagine Cain was the troll. That would be so devastating. She'll probably not even date him anymore.